GPUs, XPUs are amazing at generating tokens. That is their purpose. But agents, unlike humans, don't sleep, and agents beget agents that beget agents. And all of those tokens that need to be distributed, managed, orchestrated, delivered to the destination, that's only a workload that CPUs can do. CPUs, of course, in conjunction with a full system design. This is just exploding. The explosion of Anthropic with Claude Code, Codex from OpenAI, all these agentic workloads are driving in more demand. If you change the axis on the Y side to units, and you look forward in terms of what the growth rate looks like, CPUs are even growing faster than we had thought. AI agentic workloads, because the more tokens you generate, the more information that's being used, the more that they are agentic, drives demand for compute. And of course, we have an answer for that. The Arm AGI CPU. Now this product comes in two flavors from a system standpoint. And one of the things that we really emphasize with the Arm AGI CPU is maximum performance, density, and efficiency. Of course, our hallmark is around energy efficiency. We were born from mobile phones. And that is a mindset that sits inside our engineers in everything that we do, and it translates to amazing solutions and products. An air-cooled rack, 36 kilowatts, 8,000 cores, and a liquid-cooled rack that has over 45,000 cores, 200 kilowatts. So two different solutions. 2 times the performance per rack versus a comparable x86 system. Basically means same power envelope, 2 times the benefit in terms of performance. If you want half the power, you still have equivalent performance. Now, our intentions are very clear for the Arm AGI CPU. We intend to be in this for the long term. It's multi-generational. Arm AGI CPU 2 is already underway, and as you can imagine, it has more cores, more power efficient, better performance. And Arm AGI CPU 3 is on the way. But these are all based on the compute subsystems that we intend to deliver along with the chips. And they'll be lined up roughly on the same cadence. So the CSSs that we deliver to our partners, those are what we use to enable our end devices. Now I want to talk about a product that we knew was being worked on, and we are proud to be a partner with NVIDIA on the RTX Spark powered by Arm. 20 cores, Arm-based cores in the custom Grace CPU. Full Windows native on Arm. So tell me, Jensen, congratulations on the RTX Spark. Amazing.
Thank you.
Windows on Arm is not a new thing.
Yeah.
Why is this one going to be different?
Well, we wanted to reinvent the computer. You know, the PC has been here for 40 years, and the operating system, code written by hand, is now going to be replaced with applications that are agentic. Now, these agentic systems, agentic AIs, will use the PC, will use the tools in the PC. And so when we imagined this future, we thought, let's see, how would we change the architecture? And how would we change the operating system? And reinvent the computer. And the agentic system really wants to have excellent CPUs, which is the reason why we used Arm. And it has a 20-core CPU. It has to have excellent single-threaded performance. The parameters, the memory has to hold a lot of parameters, and so we created a new numerical format called NVFP4 so that we can compress the large language models as much as possible and fit a very smart AI into the system memory. When you're operating these agents and they're thinking and they're using the tools, the agents are fast. And when the agents are fast, they expect the tools to respond quickly. And once these tools are accelerated, then they can respond to the agents very quickly. Now, in order to build this computer, this SoC, unless you have the ability to integrate with the CPU and adapt the CPU to exactly the shape of the computer, it's really quite impossible, which is the reason why Arm is perfect.
One agentic platform, cloud to edge, showed these products before. It's the Arm AI compute platform that enables systems from the very, very smallest to the very, very largest. And we do this through a very consistent effort with software. 22 million developers, the largest developer community across the planet for any compute platform. But as I said, none of this happens without incredible cooperation and dedication from our partners. And again, I just want to say thank you to Taiwan. Arm is nowhere without Taiwan, the ecosystem, the people, the engineers, the supply chain managers. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you for attending today.